Can you Travis, let me know when you get it. Oh, you never mind. Why did I say that? Hey, come here. I want you to meet someone. He's a bit waterlogged, muddled, spotted, sluggish water doggy, muffled by his lack of upper jaw. See a muddled look of puzzle or boredom so subtly modeled as he can't even yawn. He lay burrowed in concealment under his rock awning, a bump on a log, really loping along and he's owning it. Gobbling wheels as they happen to pass his quick tongue, son of a gun seemingly in meditation, then suddenly you're gone. Charming old overgrown larva, can't flaccid baby arm, can't hold a lover, till here comes his princess and they link single digits to the partner there in health and in sickness. See, they're supposed to have one toe to a couple, together double. Say now, I see she shall explore, looking into his hunky larval flourish to see how he adores her. She's watching his massive red blood cells bounce and dash around in this blushing, crushing stud. A connection is buzzing now. Separation can't be bared. With fragile hearts broken like paper tears, a body with the physique of apparent betrayal, crime for appeal. But that's in our view of fitness and the way that our resilience appears. And survival's not like beauty to be measured by the seer. Only skin deep of this treasure is somewhat clear. How did he begin? A whole century young and still in his placenta, filled skin, slimy and thin, distorted organs, and a body a bit unfortunate. No longer is a will or ability to be a landlubber willingly. Weakly whittled extremities, can't handle much with absence of some fingies. Too strenuous, his metamorphosis can't hold a candle to his still and patient hovering. If it's not a must to develop it, water dog won't bother with. Barely any toes if he goes for rear legs at all. Honestly, between you and me, bones of the feet and the skull are soft spots for this fellow. He's not a baby about it, it's just he's literally embryonic. Peter Pan and he can't help it. Forever babe will never be a Toys R Us kid, or at least I doubt it. Cause the only thing in his will is to live. He has different limits and still for what gives. He may not need the heart we feel so valuable, the brain we think brain so powerful. His tongue must be quicker and keener than a sharp mind or a bullet so inferior. He's both simple and complex. A lot is going on inside of our friend, so let us dig in. Cells so swollen, he's packing a bigger genome than any four-legger known, though the marble longfish has the absolute largest, but our bud is on his tail, trailing right behind it. And sticking along, mud pups and water dogs function without, and instead breathe through his smooth dermis, this embryonic plethodonid he could use a prosthodontist. And within him is parasitic DNA gone haywire in the body of this funny, duddy, sluggerly little bunny with a serious look upon his face like, what's so funny, honey? And in his simple brain that can regenerate is the atomic fancification to create anatomic so fascinating yet grotesquely basic. Is that degrading? Maybe. Not known for his brains, brawn, or looks, but his species found a loophole that escapes all of us. Just like the majorly inflated genome of a man himself manages to have a total lack of ego. Ballooning of the chromosomes, bloated belly full of confetti transposons. Scientists were avoiding reading its DNA because its sequence N makes math pie a sprinkle or a sprint. Like the hellbender, this fine salamander carries the parasitic torch of his ancestors from 200 million years ago. And often over time, one usually finds that they've been pruning away at any threatening mutations which proliferates. They're slow to dispose so those transposons don't accumulate. They have the lowest of the low metabolic rate and the lowest need for oxygen of any vertebrate. These special guys' cells aren't specialized so well. Optic nerves with rumsprung, neural fibers gone wild. The gray matter without single file for visual messages arrival. What does this Texan provide? While inside a wall ride of neurons chaotic, but with this missing by a slippery side, all feel symbiotic and fine. Ventricles held in walls like red toilet tissue shell. Can't hold it feeling, see through it shows and tells. Seen as a hollow place, but maybe where his spirit dwells. Welling up with introns so rich, land is of no interest. He can love and feed, so his perch he shall not leave in earnest. Having no instinct for conquest, rather stay and sever and regrow, though awfully slow with that big old genome. He requires less formation of muscle or bone, cause he's got his lady and his pantry and his modest little home. He doesn't need his heart to love or brains to have a mind of his own. He doesn't need lungs to breathe or working hands to have him to hold. For this darling's perplexing existence alone, he is truly worth his genome in gold. Yeah.